So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And now it's even up.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Throw to first, ball game, and the Rockies strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
Like really trying to get millies, get a bigger high view so vivid, a couple cars it can roll chrome with it.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Rockies have the middle of the order set to hit here in extra innings as they trail by 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris racing after it. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-3. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Ryan Serven. Out towards left center. Luplow makes the grab, one away.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
In the air, right side. And that one hops the wall. In comes the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. These guys are celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call you at night.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look-in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Charlie Blackmon will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Brian McMahon steps to the plate. Ground ball to first, could be two. Fires to second for one, and that's a double play to end it.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits.
For years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. All that dream and shit you chase and showed his face, then came and went.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, the San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. As of today, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're 19.5 games out of first. And
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Connor Siebold in a tough spot here, just trying to keep this game tied and force another inning. Tatis in the box now, takes strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. That's in for a strike. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Bounce to third. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And now Nelson Cruz. There's a strike. Winning run at third. 2 down. Bounced out to short. To first. Inning over. Padres lead 1. Score remains tied at 4. Back here at Petco Park. 11th inning set to get underway. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes a pitch. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now 5-4. And in its second with an RBI double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places. And now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Slow roller to third. Throw over to Cronenworth and 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Base knock right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And Lowry's Montero will hit next. Out there to center. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian Serven.
And here's the catcher, Brian Serven. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the bottom of the 11th. At the plate, Austin Nola. And a pitch.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Whips it to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Substitution now at third. On to pinch run, Adam Engel. And now, Ha-Sung Kim. In the air out towards right center. Green makes the play. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they've tied it again.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 12th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Now into the game, Adam Engel. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now playing center field.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Luis Garcia. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 66, Luis Garcia.
Go-ahead run on base. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. The run scores from second, and it's 6-5. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now the shortstop, Alan Trejo. Out front, rip foul. Garcia measures 6 feet 2 inches, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And here it comes. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Here's Riley Green. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis settles under it, makes the catch. One down. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Now batting, left fielder, Javier.
Now it's Javier Baez. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
New arm out of the bullpen, Jose Castillo. This is his 3rd time out this year.
65. Castillo.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hit hard, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sean.
Bases loaded with one away. Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. 1 for 3. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit. That one ripped. That's a fair ball down the right field line. In comes the runner from third. It's now 10-5. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Second and third, one gone. And here's the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. And a base hit into right. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Robert Suarez.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
One away, runners at first and third. Brian Serven digging in for the Rockies. Ripped to third and caught. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Tovar. This one in the air, center field. Engel should have this one. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Justin Lawrence.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. They get the out on Soto.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fouled off left side. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ground ball right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Last chance for the Padres. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. And guys are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Ryan Servin will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, that's one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. Spencer Torkelson will bring the middle of the order to the plate here in the ninth. Down just a run. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run's in.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
So they turn things over to the righty, Adrian Sampson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan Servin. He's already homered in this game. This to third. That's out number 3. So a ninth and comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. On to the bottom of inning number 9. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Will Myers now 1 for 2. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And next for the Cubs, Matt Mervis. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the slider just misses. This one in the air right field. Blackman settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And this remains a 7-all tie. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The pitch. Hammered down the line. Base hit. And now it gets into the corner. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And the batter now, Riley Green. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third comes across. Back to a one-run game. It's 8-7.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
First and second, no outs. Here's Charlie Blackman. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Goes to second. Safe there. The batter now, Javier Baez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases. One run across, two runs across now. Blackman headed for the plate. He scores. They clear the bases. And they're up by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Cody Hoyer.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
So digging in, Sean Bouchard. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw in the dirt. Can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard. Now here's Nolan Jones. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pat makes the play, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
2 on with 1 out. Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage. On to second, they get one. Over to first, safe. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Torkelson, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. This to third, and it gets by him. Scrambles back to second safely as a run scores.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next to hit, Brian Servin. Ripped into left center, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. That's a base hit, run scores. In there safely. And it's now a 6-run lead.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Here's Riley Green. This to center field. Davis under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So a great inning there as they bat around to score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Luis Torrens. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
So up now for Chicago, Brennan Davis. And that's in there for strike 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Sets him down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So they're down to their final out. Here's Yan Gomes. Daniel Bard gets the call to the mound.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. Next offering is fouled back. Mervis at third with 2 away. Yan Gomes waits. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 13-7 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.
Bye.